Man, my popularity keeps going down. I'm at like a solid 20. It's very disappointing. Oh,
Welcome
hello.
home. You took
Noise.
off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Taba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand.
Now this is what I always want. Cutscenes with Futaba.
Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
I wonder if this guy knows that, like, if he treats her like this, she's gonna develop a palace. Like, I feel like he probably knows that, you know?
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
Maybe he only knows that, like, people under heavy duress can be, like, manipulated in the metaverse, you know? Because, like, obviously he knows about it. You know, we know that. But, like, I'm curious if he knows, like, specifically about palaces and how they work.
We may need to reform the operation as well.
He's fallen right
Since
into
the
our
selected
trap.
personnel for this.
Can we date SIU director? Maybe. What gifts do you think we'd have to give him? He has that really fancy bedpan behind him. Do you think we could give him an assortment of piss-related objects and he'd fall in love with us? Then we could give him a little smooch on his big shiny head.
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you,
What?
sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
What exactly is unexpected results? What does that mean?
Yes. Everything
Ew.
is proceeding as planned.
I don't like his smiley face portrait. Very slimy. Very gross.
We're home. Sojiro?
Oh. Oh, goodness. I'm so tired. No, I forgot. I forgot that he found the card.
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Dad, don't be mad. I'm in a Phantom Thieves roleplay group on Discord. It's fine.
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain. I mean, the calling card is like a threat. Why isn't Sojiro concerned that the Phantom Thieves are threatening her?
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Oh.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
If I picked I'll explain everything, he's gonna get mad, because he wants Futaba to do it. I can't tell him to forget it, because he's gonna be upset, so I'm gonna tell him not to blame her. He's probably gonna get mad anyway.
Oh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you?
Oh, no! No! I don't want a cutscene where Sojiro makes Futaba cry. This is the worst This is awful. No! Futaba, no.
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously?
Sojiro, Jesus.
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When did you notice? That's a good question.
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind.
Sojiro is confirmed very easily manipulated by media and television. Absolute boomer dad, manipulated by Fox News. Color me not surprised.
I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you.
Oh god, is he just gonna ask me point blank if I'm a Phantom Thief?
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
Oh, he hasn't figured it out yet.
Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Oh god. Nothing. Just nothing at all. Yeah, you're sharp, Sojiro. I mean, not really, but sure.
You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Oh god. He's gonna beat the shit out of me, Futaba. Why would you say that?
Stole?
He's gonna actually kill me. At this little fucking booth, I'm gonna lose my life.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
Sojiro, it's all part of my Phantom Thieves Discord roleplay. He's Joker. He's my Phantom Kitten. You don't understand, Sojiro. This is all part of the dynamic. You wouldn't get it.
He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them. You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Fuck it. I'll just tell him flat out. Why not?
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else?
I really can't get a read on Sojiro. I don't know like what he wants to accomplish here.
Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
I like this cutscene a lot. I think if this cutscene was right after the Akechi one, perfect. Would have been great. That's not true, Sojiro. You're a good dad.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Man, what a good dad. He's just a sweet old guy. Loves his little daughter.
Jeopardized our operation.
I can't wait for other completely random NPCs to just discover where the Phantom Thieves.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? Well, he likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if he was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second, though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? A government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run a bit wild? But it would make sense. Wait a second. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I don't know, guys. It seems a little big for me. A little above my pay grade. Maybe we should, like... You think there's anybody in Japan we could ask for help? Like, to help us deal with, like, both criminals and the government? Do you guys think there's, like... Do you think there's someone? Maybe he's got, like, an afro that, like, could maybe help us. Maybe he knows someone else who maybe, like, wears, like, a cool white suit, you know? They'd be part of an organization that would, like, be simultaneously, like, above the government and above the law and, like, at odds with them at the same time, you think? I don't know. Maybe they have, like, cool dragon tattoos or like a koi fish tattoo or something. Ah, who knows? I feel like there's people we could ask for help for dealing with this. But, you know, this is maybe above our pay grade. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Hey, Futaba.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa.
Hey, wait!
Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the... Yeah, I would have offered her the bed, but whatever. Should you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night. Bye, Futaba. Also, Kiryu has worked with government officials. Nice try, loser. Fake Yakuza fan. Oh, man. Oh, he works with officials a couple times, and all of a sudden he's a bootlicker. How dare you? How dare you imply that Kiryu's a fucking bootlicker? Disgusting. You're the fake fan. Also, I wouldn't even bother asking Kiryu, because he's old and dusty and crusty. I would ask Ichiban, because he's sexier and has a bigger penis. Or Mishima, who's also crusty and old, but is also very sexy and attractive. How dare you? He works with the CIA. That's different. That's different. That's American government. American government is above all the other governments. That's fine. He can work with the CIA. That's okay. If he was working with, like, the Japanese police, that would be cringe. But the CIA, that's cool. They have... They don't have very good dental, but their visionary is very good. The FBI has much better dental. Let me guess. I can't leave. Let's go. I can't even go downstairs. I can't even make curry. Let me guess, I can't play the video game either.
Yep.
Yeah, can't do shit. Alright, I'm going to bed.
Well then.
Can't do shit around here.
That concludes the speech
Majima,
given by
fucking...
Representative
Not
Masayo
Mishima.
Kishido,
Oh god, I
who
made a
may be
mistake.
forming a new party.
I fucked up. I said Mishima. I didn't mean Mishima. I fucked up. Majima! No! Oh! Oh, just put me out of my misery now. That's on the record. That's on the record that I said that Mishima is sexy. Just put me down. Put me down now. It's fine. Jesus Christ
We
almighty.
now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
God, you kill one mixed CEO and everybody gets mad. So stupid.
Look,
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims.
You have to go offline. It's a Freudian slip. Gring gay.
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, maybe we should, like, not enter the metaverse from public streets anymore.
And it'll
It's
happen
probably a bad
every
idea.
day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
He's such a good dad. What a good dad. Believe in me, Sojiro.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
He's such a good dad. What the
I feel
fuck?
bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Ugh.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
Because a man with a large nose said we were the chosen one. This is all Igor's fault. Let's go beat him up.
Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
This fucking guy. When do I get to beat him up?
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. 30 million yen. Man, just let me dream a little bit. That's like a lot of money. Yo, you see the news? Oh, god damn. That's what happens when I get literally no sleep. I braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person. I haven't gambled in so long.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No. No, Kamoshida was kind of the worst, actually. Madarame did let a woman die in front of him. I think that man was an actual Yakuza, like, criminal. Maybe let's not. Maybe let's not, you know, make the dumbest statements possible. How about that? God, you were being sexually harassed. You know that, right? Was she not there when, like, we went into Kamoshida's Mind Palace and there was, like, a sexy bikini version of her in there? Was she not there for that? Is she not paying attention or something? Did she forget? Oh, you know what? Strike that. Strike that. It's fine. I know that you're saying, On, you were there. You were being sexually harassed. Here's the thing. On is sexually harassed every fucking day. You think she remembers any of them? You think? They're so fucking... Every fucking cutscene has to have On sexually harassed in some way. I'm sure she forgot because it's such a common occurrence.
No.
Which is more sad than anything else.
And I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Oh, Yusuke, don't be mad.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
I mean, he definitely was.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
These people are just, like, forgetting that there's crimes and shit here. Kaneshiro was a funny little Yakuza man who dreamed of looking like Hitler. No, Kaneshiro, yeah. Kamoshida. He's, yeah, similar names.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
You tell him, Ryuji. Fuck yeah. Yeah!
Ryuji!
Get mad! Get fucking upset!
Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think?
I think we should yell more.
What did we do wrong?
We should yell like a bunch. They baited us is the regular answer. I'll just tell them I don't know. Nah, I'll say they baited us. That seems reasonable.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
We literally were. Stop it.
Agreed.
Don't. If there is a breakup arc where we all stop being the Phantom Thieves for like a couple days, don't do that. If the story does, I'm not going to be happy if the story does that.
We only cared about the opinion of the general public.
We're not ourselves, guys. We have to stop being the Phantom Thieves. We proved it couldn't work. If they pull one of those, I'm actually going to be upset.
Yeah,
They better not.
that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
The original vision was to get famous by taking out criminals. Literally, that's what we've done. Every palace except Haru's, or not Haru's, Futaba's, was just that. This is dumb. They're so stupid. They're all so stupid.
Makoto.
For God's sakes.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too.
Yell some more, Ryuji.
Still,
Yell, come on.
Of course I want to do something about this.
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now?
Don't. I don't. Stop. Don't, Futaba.
Things might get worse for everyone.
No. Yeah, they're just teenagers. Yeah, they are. They are just teenagers. That's the problem. This game should have taken place in college. Ah. They get inconvenienced one time and are like, oh, we're so stupid and dumb and losers. Like, bro, where's the brain cell? I'm the one brain cell in the party, and I'm not being used currently. Or we just wanted you to not be forced to do an abusive marriage. Oh no, we were manipulated into doing good for the world, and there's no way to magically alter the morality of people. Oh, dear God.
Hey, what should we do?
Okay, good. I was really hoping that there wasn't a, like, breakup option. Let's see. Let's turn the tables, boys. Let's spin it. Turn a negative into a positive. We can do it. I believe in us. Pep talk time.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
Okay, there we go. I just had to activate like a singular neuron in the one brain cell for the Phantom Thieves, and everybody's fine again. It's okay.
Absolutely
Don't worry.
not like this.
Everything is okay now.
Looks
Don't
like
worry
we're
about it.
settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Do I get to go gamble yet? I wanna go gamble.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, Ryuji.
About me yelling earlier.
Please do more of that. I really love when you do it.
Framed and the added bounty. bullshit. I lost it.
Do not
I'm sorry.
apologize. Do not say you're sorry. I loved every moment of it. If you yelled again, Ryuji, I would actually very much enjoy that. I know how you feel.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Again, you're being so hard on yourself. Things will turn around, Ryuji. It's fine.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Poor Ryuji. At least he's gonna apologize to them. That's very considerate. Ooh. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is? Trying to boss us around like that. Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
I'm gonna be honest, Morgana, I'm fretting. I haven't been able to check the gamble. Like, I haven't been able to do scratch-off tickets or check the big jackpot. Like, I'm itching. If I don't get to scratch off some tickets this stream, I'm gonna be sad. No. I'm not popular anymore. People don't love. Ew. It's evil Japanese Doug Walker and or Howie Mandel.
Now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late.
Yeah, you Shido, you shitter.
Has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
Bro. This politician is just lying.
You haven't
Don't
voted
believe
until
him.
now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Fuck off. Get out of here.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Man. I get a little heated when people complain that other people aren't voting.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
Pitbull. There's so many. Tell me what about coffee? I know I could make coffee, but between making curry or cleaning the bathroom, or cleaning the entire restaurant, I'd rather clean the entire restaurant for the kindness bonus, to be honest. There's so many people that he could look like. Pitbull, Howie Mandel, Doug Walker. Just a million. What's the name of that Alvin and the Chipmunks villain? He looks who he looks like? That's true. He also does look like that guy. I have no idea what his name is. He's like a music producer, right? I think that's what he was. Probably won't be able to finish coloring Kasumi crumping before the stream ends. You actually drew it? That's fantastic. I'm sure it'll look wonderful anyway. I mean, you got some time. We got this cutscene with Akechi, and then I think the stream's ending.
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
This fucking guy.
Quit effing around.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Ryuji. Tell him to screw off. Love Ryuji. He's such a good boy.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Ryuji. Let's be real here, Ryuji. Come on.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
I'm waiting for Makoto to say something.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
I mean, we don't really have a choice.
Particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
God. Ooh, Kami's here. Hello, Kami. Sketches in the Discord for your enjoyment. Ooh, I'll have to pull that up on the screen before the stream
What do
ends.
you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
No. No, I do not.
I can't really explain it. But I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We literally don't have a choice, so yes. We don't have a... Oh, thank God! They actually counted for that as an answer. Hell yeah.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
I mean, I don't think it's a selfish reason. Someone has to be, like, insane to have a palace, Makoto. I would say if someone has a palace, that's immediately a reason to target them. Because you don't have one unless you're fucked up, you know?
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Oh dear God, he's got...
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Oh, thank goodness, Makoto.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
Ooh.
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister. I mean, yeah. No wonder. Take the hint.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
God, I hope Akechi's outfit isn't shitty. Oh, hey! A flash forward to the future? We haven't had that in a little while. It's been a hot minute. Let's see what she says.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
They write so many scenes in this game exactly like a Disney sitcom. When you're watching a Disney sitcom, especially Lab Rats, if you've ever seen that fucking shitty show Lab Rats, every single time there's a commercial break, let's say someone gets beat up by a villain. Dr. Slime, right? Before the break. And then it'll cut back after the commercial and be like, I can't believe you just got beat up by Dr. Slime, dude. You're telling me Goro Akechi... Like, every scene in this game has to include another 2 scenes after where someone's like, I can't believe... And then restate the last fucking scene I was in.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Sai, get out of here. I'm tired of seeing you.
His attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
Holy shit, I changed my mind. She's becoming self-aware. Look, she's learning that she's the worst investigator in all of Japan. Wow. She sucks. She's finally realizing it.
Convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's correct.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Cutscene time.
Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I don't know, we probably have like another 50 hours of this game to play. Justice wins in the end. Because I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
I managed to finish Kasumi. God saw has not a single thought in her head. Sigh. goofy ass thing to say, Joker. I'm glad that you finished your sketch.
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond is growing deeper. What rank are you? Only 6. Okay.
Alright.
I thought she was way higher than that.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
I assume that we didn't. And, like, we're gonna catch up to where we were in the, like, tutorial zone.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private.
Ooh, gotta put her little e-hacker skills to
Those
good
would
use.
help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Oh my god. Futaba! Little weirdo. Little freak.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
That's impressive. I'll compliment you, Futaba.
Don't fall for it. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Ooh. What is with these transitions? These, like, brand new transitions where it just gets all wavy and weird. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. No more government. No anarchy. No gods, no kings. Only man. Where are we meeting today? Oh, right. We were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint. The government office district. Oh god. Kasumigaseki? Sure, we'll say that. Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there, though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just look at the map. Just look at the map is impressive. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security? The Diet Building is right near there, too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? Yeah, we won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. Oh god. There's still so many. This is cutscene hell. We have so much more to do.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Okay, so we have like 2/3 of a month to figure this out.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
Time to go.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
Oh my god. Little dweeb.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
She was a level 15 autist. We just downgraded her to a level 10, but you know.
It's okay.
Outbursts happen.
Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
God. Everyone's got to have
I'll
Akechi
send
in their phone.
everyone's contacts
Wow.
to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Alright, take me to the
You
palace.
got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
Futaba.
She's praising you, I believe.
Futaba. Have you seen Akechi? That nene-ass haircut, you're gonna... Come on.
Then shall we get started?
Horrible taste. Horrible taste, Futaba. Come on.
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
Ooh, is her palace gonna be like an Olympian event of some sort? That would be fun.
Competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that.
Oh no. Is this gonna be the inflation palace? Where she thinks it's a big eating competition, so everyone, we go in there and Sai's just like a huge, like, inflation furry fetish character? I heard about this palace. Good thing I ate the entire Big Bang Burger. I think we'll actually be fine going through this palace.
Might it be a martial arts ring?
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then.
Gambling.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Yes, it does, Han. Absolutely, it does.
During the school trip.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Hey, we just looked for gambling, Makoto. Why would casino work? That's stupid.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Man. I guess we're going to the Sierra Madre, boys. Alright, show me Akechi's fit. Show me Akechi's fit. Come on. How atrocious is his drip? Is his drip gonna be, like, embarrassingly bad, you think? Ooh, a cutscene. How fun.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Where are my Phantom Thieves clothes?
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
What's so weird about it?
Right.
I need to know. Ooh.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Oh, Jesus. What code name is he getting? What's it gonna be?
Name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
We already have Noir. You can't be a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Yeah, he'd be the only cringe one. Pick a different name.
Why not go with Crow instead?
Alright, Crow's a good name.
Alright. From here on out, you're Crow.
You know, I thought his name was gonna be really bad, but Crow's a cool name.
Got it.
It's like kinda dweeby, but I think it's nice. I would want to be named Crow. That's a good name. Really, the only name that I don't like is Queen. I think Queen is the worst name. Ooh! This music is funky. It's business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. Noise, noise. Look at... Ooh! The music has lyrics, too? Look at his sassy stance. Look at him.
I should write something.
This is good. This is good. Good music. I'm having a good time. Alright, boys. Thank you all for coming. I had a lovely time. That was a little bit of cutscene hell, but now we get this great music and we're in a casino. This is great. I love casino levels in games. But before we go, let me find that picture. I was gonna say, let me find that picture that Dingo drew. Dingo drew this lovely picture of Kasumi grumping. It's very good. This is fucking so good, dude. That's amazing. Oh my god. It's so good. Everybody clap for Dingo. Everybody give it up for Dingo. What a treasure he's bestowed upon us. You better keep this in your back pocket for like 6 months from now when I do another fan art stream and you can post this in there. This is great.